Hey, Angel. You're feeling disconnected from your life, aren't you? From your old patterns and your old cycles and your old habits. It's because you're not supposed to fit there. You didn't lose interest. Your soul is just outgrowing that version of you who accepted that as normal. Not walking away from people. You're being pulled away from people that are keeping you stuck in that timeline and keeping you small. Something's been stirring in you quietly, softly, consistently. It's not loud. It's not dramatic. It's subtle in ways like a whisper often feels like screams. And noticing how you've been acting differently, how you react different, how you show up different, how you react different, care differently. Things that used to drain you no longer feel heavy in your body. People you used to chase now feel misaligned with your spirit. Habits you clung to now feel too small for who you're becoming. What you're feeling is not confusion. It's not. It's transformation. Your identity is shifting. That's big. That's huge. And everything in your life is adjusting to match that shift. In psychology, they call this a self-concept shift break. The moment your old identity cracks open and the new you becomes and emerges. Why you feel restless. It's why you feel so disconnected from your old world. Why you keep saying, this doesn't feel like me anymore. I'm not interested in this version of life. I don't want to keep doing this cycle again. You're not losing motivation. You're losing misalignment. Your nervous system is rewriting itself. Your brain is reorganizing its priorities. Your inner child is releasing old survival patterns, and your adult self is beginning to lead. That is amazing. This psychological evolution woven together with spiritual awakening. Let me say this clearly because your highest self is guiding this. Not me, but you. Not walking away from someone. You're walking away from the version of you who stayed quiet. The version of you who absorbed blame. The version of you who accepted breadcrumbs. The version of you who did not know her value. The version of you who survived instead of lived. And guess what, Angel? You're leaving behind the girl you had to be when you didn't know any better. And you're stepping into the woman you were always meant to become. This is not loss. This is liberation. Soft but powerful. She's intuitive but grounded. She's gentle but unstoppable. Outgrown that cycle. You don't belong in that version of life anymore. You're being prepared for more. Feminine doesn't rush. She doesn't force. She doesn't cling. She rises. She expands. She magnetizes. And that's what's happening to you right now. You're becoming magnetic to the life you are designed for. But to rise into that life, you must release the identity that is keeping you small. Christ consciousness isn't religion. It's remembrance. It's awareness that you are connected to source, that you are guided, that you are held by something bigger than fear. And right now, you are remembering your divine identity. You are worthy of peace. You are worthy of overflow. You are worthy of love that feels like home. And you are worthy of being chosen by yourself first. When Christ consciousness rises within you, you no longer tolerate anything that dishonors your soul. Not becoming heartless. You're becoming holy. You're not becoming detached. You're becoming discerning. You're not walking away from love. You're walking towards a higher frequency of it. Let me help you understand why it feels so heavy at times. Your brain is wired to prefer familiarity, even if the familiar is painful. So when you choose growth over patterns, over comfort, over habit, your nervous system panics a little. That's normal, that's expected, and that's healing. Not anxious, you're detoxing an old identity. Not sad, you're releasing emotional contracts. You're not stuck, you're transitioning old timelines. Your spirit already knows where it's going, and your body is trying to catch up. Let me speak directly to your future for a moment. Finally, you're moving into a version of your life where you love yourself without conditions. You express your truth without shrinking. You attract aligned connections. Your boundaries feel natural instead of forced. And you're no longer trying to prove your worth to anyone. Peace becomes your home frequency, and you become magnetic to an abundance and purpose. You're not becoming a new person. You're returning to the woman you were always meant to be. And your old self was based on survival, but your new self is based on sovereignty. That's the shift. That's the elevation. It's the rebirth. It is safe to outgrow who you used to be. It's safe to stop performing for acceptance. It's safe to stop carrying other people's expectations. It is safe to stop saying yes to what hurts you, and it is safe to take up space. It's safe to rise. It's safe to evolve. It's safe to want more, and it's safe to step into your next level. You don't need permission. You need alignment. And Angel, you're already in it. No one talks about the awkward in between. The space where your old life doesn't fit, but your new life hasn't arrived. And you feel suspended between identities. This middle ground is holy. It's where God rewires you. It's where your intuition gets louder. It's where your soul becomes unrecognizable to your old patterns. This is your spiritual cocoon, and cocoon seasons always feel like endings, even though they are beginnings. You're not disappearing, you're transforming. There's a future version of you already waiting on the other side of this shift. She's calmer, she's softer, she's clearer, she's bolder, she's intentional, she has her purpose, she's in her power, and she's in her peace. And right now, you're taking the first steps towards her. You're not walking away, you're walking home. When a timeline is done, the universe removes your emotional attachment to it. You feel yourself detach, not in a cold way, in a peaceful way. Suddenly, you don't feel the urge to explain. You don't feel the need to fight. You don't feel the desire to chase. You don't feel guilty for choosing you. That's how God closes doors. Not with chaos, but with clarity. Your spirit moves first and your emotions catch up later. This is exactly where you are right now. Hear me. You're not walking away from people. You're walking away from your old reactions, your old wounds, your old identity, your old patterns, your old timelines, your old self-sacrifices, and your old emotional survival mechanisms. You're walking upward, you're walking inward, you're walking into your purpose. This is elevation. This is not abandonment. This is awakening, not avoidance. This is rebirth. So let me in with what your highest has been waiting for you to finally hear. It's time. You're ready. You've outgrown who you were, and now you must become who you truly are. The world needs the woman you're becoming, not the version of you who's played small. Your purpose is calling, your power is rising, your spirit is remembering, and your next level is unlocked. You're not alone, you're guided, you're held, and you're becoming the woman your soul has always known, and I'm proud of you, truly. So proud of you.